Okay, and that's all working. Hello, hello. I know this isn't a normal day I stream, but I wanted to get at least another stream in. Okay, so anytime I hear "but," I think of the like Elden Ring and other Souls game streamer Little Aggie. I don't know if you were aware of them, but like he says that all the time. Hank Hill. It might be originally from that. I'd never watched King of the Hill. But yeah, I wanted to get a stream in because there's I don't know if I have anything else going on too soon. What was that? I posted something in my Discord. I've immediately forgotten. Oh, January 27th was going to be like the next one probably. Next like a planned event. There's a couple like isekai missions. I may or may not stream the NPC side of them, but I do want to try helping out with some of those that will be coming up. Yeah. Yeah, Metaverse has been pretty quiet overall. I I was watching Curiosum since a bunch of my friends started Curiosum yesterday, so I was just chilling and watching that, like Hearn and Crow and all of them. Started doing Curiosum. It looks pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like I don't know how I would like Curiosum. I'm gonna watch probably Hearn's POV in general, Hearn and Crow's, and jump through a handful of other people's, but School RP like doesn't really like Magic School RP is not like super compelling to me. But yeah, I hope they all have fun with it because I've been having a ton of fun with my closed RP with Grim. So I hope that group has a bunch of fun with their stuff. Okay, let me go in here. This is the New Acres like residential zone map, which I have not seen yet. Yeah, Rosewood. I did like supporting cast stuff for Rosewood a handful of times. Like I get that a bunch of people have fun with that kind of roleplay, like the kind of like Hogwarts Hogwarts RP, essentially. I don't know. I don't know how I would feel in one of those, like how I would do in one of those settings. Yeah, Rosewood's very like serious. That's a dinosaur. Yeah. Like I could tell the people like I know we're having fun with it.
It's all about taking the suffering of others so that they can walk their own path. That kind of stuff. And hey. And
Hi.
I hope it's more positive than
The fuck? These were like some super fancy outfit. I like it. Yeah, Rosewood was one of the role plays I considered like trying to get into. Like I considered applying for Rosewood a while back, but when does it happens on like Mondays, doesn't it, or something? I think it happened on like Dragonspire days. I can look. I'm still in the Discord. Tuesdays. Yeah, that sounds correct. Like I considered trying to get into to apply. They take from their supporting cast pool from people who like regularly attend, which I never was very regular, so I most likely wouldn't have got in anyway, but not without committing more time to that roleplay. But yeah, there's also like a more open. Right now their applications are closed, but Wardens happens on Mondays, which is ran by like Capo and a couple other people, so some of the people I know from like Grim and Warp. And I've considered applying for stuff there, but that's a Mondays roleplay, so like when Dragonspire's back to normal scheduling, it's kind of like, well, I'm gonna miss parts of sessions probably, which is fine. It just would mean my Monday roleplay would be really long if I did. Yeah, I've considered it because I have a bunch of friends over on that side of things too. I don't know what character I'd make for any new role plays at this point. But yeah, there's a bunch of just like role plays around that are ran by cool people, and I wish I had the time and like mental capacity to to take part in more of them. Because like I get burnt out. Like you've probably noticed I haven't been streaming as much. I've just been feeling kind of burnt out with the constant lobbies and everything. So I've been cutting back on my attendance a little bit, which I'm sorry for anyone who is looking for streams to chill and watch. But yeah, it's just been, I don't know if it's like the beginning of the year or what. Like I've just been kind of a little out of it. But yeah, Eden's Lost. I know some people who are in that. Ascension. I've never really watched it outside of, so okay, here we go. Sao lore. The reason I even found out about VR roleplay was through Momo, the like VTuber, because she used to do Ascension and like she used to do Ascension. I don't know if she still does. She used to do Ascension and what's it fucking called? The Cyberpunk one. God, Neon Divide. She used to be in those. And so I had, during the pandemic, I had been watching a ton of like yeah. She streamed it a little bit, not very commonly. But I had been watching a bunch of the like OTK Rust server stuff, and Momo was on there. And I was like, oh, this person's cool. I wonder what else they do. And then I found Neon Divide and like watched a bit of that. And then I found Hat Kid and watched like everything he did. And then through Hat Kid, I found out about like Lotus and everything. And I started going to lobbies. So like there's the Sao lore on why I'm even in VR roleplay. It's technically because of Momo. But yeah, like I've been aware of Ascension for quite a while. I just never really got into it too much. I helped doing like supporting cast for like one event a while back, like 2 years ago or something. Non-streamed or anything. Oh.
Hey, Sal.
Hello.
Oh. How do?
I'm good. Just looking around. I haven't been here yet.
It's good.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
It's really pretty out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I see you. See Dee's house? The huge
I
house in
haven't.
the center?
Oh, the really big one.
That's their house. The really big one.
Man.
It lives in a mansion now.
I can't believe it. I used to live in technically a mansion, but now I live in a normal house on a street.
It's a really nice house.
Mm-hmm.
I've been
Yeah.
staying with Dee
Mm-hmm.
in the mansion.
Well, it looks like they have plenty of space, so yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
Well,
nice.
me and all their kids.
Yeah, all the sprites. I feel like Hat Kid was a lot of people's like intro into roleplay stuff.
Hi, Reese's. You're confused.
I wish Hat Kid still did.
Did you see Dee's outfit?
I did. It's very fancy. I was not expecting that whenever I walked past them.
So I asked them to try it on. That's their outfit that I made for them for the gala.
Mm.
So they're being one of my models for it.
Ah.
I spent a lot of time on it.
Yeah, well, it looks really nice. I didn't get a great look because they've been sitting, but it's very fancy.
Big talking today about religion stuff, intelligence stuff.
Mhm. Yeah, Sachi was big back in the day. I know he started streaming again. There was drama, and I'm not gonna talk about it. Like there was drama in the roleplay community, and he stopped streaming for a while. It looks like he's back doing some stuff, which is I have no opinion either way on the situation. It's good to see it OG like continuing, but that's that's all I'm gonna say on that.
Only have one. Here I am now, going on what? I don't know if I have an affinity with it, but I guess the divine is finding its way through me now.
But yeah, my intro to VRRP was Hat Kid, and then like through I don't remember when I found Hearn, because I watched like a shit ton of Hearn stuff before like I was streaming and everything, and like friends with him. I don't remember what like why I started watching him. Like it was probably the Plague War stuff. I would assume, because like whenever I started roleplay, essentially that's kind of when like Plague War Part 2 was going on. So that all was like a big thing. And so I think I was just trying to keep up with like everything going on. So I watched a lot of Hearn streams, a lot of Hearn and Flints and like that group of people. Just kind of yapping today, I guess. I haven't done this in a bit, so. But yeah, I would guess that it was Plague War stuff that made me like start watching Hearn a lot. And then I got in like I got in on the ground floor on Dragonspire, and then that's what's led me to like here at this point. Let me pull up two pictures. Cause I've been doing some like model work. I was considering there was like a Zafira like LF Chaos Lobby thingamabob going on yesterday. I had considered going to it, and then like I literally logged in. Yeah, all the OG RPs. Yeah. I logged into VR and everything. I had like a model ready for if I got to come in as a PC at some point. got into the lobby, and I was sitting there for a bit, and then I was just like, I really don't want to do combat roleplay right now, and then I logged out. There was like a big thing. But I made like a modern Lilia outfit, because she would have been the character I would have came in with if I was allowed, because it was set in Zephyra, so Sal wouldn't have been around. So I made made this outfit the other day. Yeah, I like how it turned out. It's funny. I had everything set up. I had everything ready for going. And then was just like, man, like I am not in the mood for this. So I logged out and just did some other shit. And then we also have Sal's new armor, which I finished up today, the armor part of it. It's going to come with a full new ability set at some point, but we have probably one of the new armor sets, because I'm probably going to remake her like original combat stuff, her the like blue the Final Fantasy, the like blue armored corset and stuff. I'm probably going to remake that outfit because I do really like it. So there will probably be this outfit and that one that will have the majority of her combat stuff on it. The amusing thing is they both share having the left arm armored and the right arm unarmored, which actually is I am taking advantage of for some of the new combat stuff. So I've been playing around with things. I like the way it's going so far. It should be pretty cool. We have my one spoiler post here, this thing. Wow, that's lagging. We have this thing, which is gonna this is for Sal. This is for Sal's new stuff. It has reasons to exist. So this will be on my HUD. This will be a HUD marker thing for me when using the new combat stuff. But yeah, I like I'm a programmer by trade. Like that's what I do in real life. I'm doomed. ChatGPT is going to take my job. It's going to, because that shader, that's a custom shader. I made that with ChatGPT. Like it did like 90% of the work. I did a little bit of editing to it, but that's a full custom shader. That did not exist before I made it. I'm cooked. Lose my job to the fucking robots. Because I really wanted the Mob Psycho counter thing, and I didn't want to make it with I know how to make something like that just using Unity. So I could have made it using like scrolling textures and stuff, and multiple game objects, multiple meshes. I've done it before for like a proof of concept thing for a timer, but I wanted it to just be one mesh, one material for optimization's sake. So it needed to be a shader. So it needed to be a custom shader that does everything. So all of that, like but let me just pull it back up. All of this is all just on a cube or on a flat plane. So all the digits and the thing, they're all a single material, and they're all one mesh. So it's just a +1 to my stats basically. But yeah, I really like how it turned out. But yeah, it's kind of crazy how easy it was. I mean, it took me probably like 4 hours of like going back and forth and like doing minor changes to the code to get that working exactly how I wanted to. And if I knew about shader coding, I probably could have coded that in like an hour, maybe, myself, without any outside assistance. But I'm not a shader person. I haven't done anything like that. So I was just like, okay, let's see how well this actually works. And it worked stupidly well. I just had to like slowly work my way through issues with it until I got to the current point. And yeah, her new outfit, the new armor is a Fortnite outfit, which is really funny to me. Why does Fortnite have such good assets? I started playing a bit of Fortnite because of the Miku crossover stuff. But then that outfit also released this battle pass, and I was like, holy shit. That's so good. Like, I'm stealing that for Sal. This I was like, what the heck? I want that. So I figured out how to get Fortnite assets. Because it's like so... It fits Sal a lot compared to other things, I think. I think it goes well with her. But yeah, they have like Fortnite, it'll be like dumb banana skin or whatever, but then also like conversely, really cool like Japanese styled tactical armor. I'm like, what the heck? Yeah. And like it makes sense that they do have such a wild mix, because it is like it's a game that is trying to cater to many different people. So yeah, you got the like kind of meme goofy skins that like I know some people will like, but then you have like the just kind of more serious, cooler things, and I was just like, wow, that's some hardcore armor. Works really well for Sal. I may or may not start coming to Acres more, because like with a lot of people doing Curiosum, I feel like I'm probably not going to be doing roleplay on Saturdays much. So I might replace the slot with Acres basically, because I like the vibes.
Different struggles, mind you. I'm sure yours are way different and way bigger in different ways, but it's...
I don't think anyone's struggles are...
Mine are more important.
Bigger or smaller than anyone else.
Are there...
You know what? Actually, now that I think about it, if they're a cowboy and they like flowers, if they were a real thing, I would get them like.
I've just been literally walking in circles. I was kind of hoping to like... I could sit down near D and listen in on their conversation, but it's clearly was a like religious conversation at the start, and Sal's kind of like, you know, I don't really want to be there for that. Yeah. Yeah, it's walking day. It's me yapping with you guys today. Ooh, hi Couchy. How was how did you like Curiosum? I was gonna like hop in Discord after it to like see if anyone was chatting, but I didn't. But that I didn't. I haven't been hopping, hanging out with the gang too recently. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was like yapping at the beginning of my stream and was saying how like it seemed like all you were having fun for the most part. Obviously, I didn't caught up by doll. Lol, yeah. Obviously I couldn't follow your POV since you don't stream, but everyone looked to be having fun. I was saying though that like I don't know how I don't think I vibe with like the Skull RP setting too much. Like I don't think I would really have all that much fun with it. Like the Hogwarts RP kind of vibe. Even Beth was streaming Couchy. They forgot to change their title though. So it said something about like the machine, I think. I don't know if anyone called Beth out on that. Oh yeah, Doll's models like top notch and so recognizable. It was very very clear. Big like Oni woman. Yeah, that's kind of what I'd like to. I will be interested in seeing how things go once it's out of the kind of the intro. Like you were all in the intro this last session, like for class 2 or whatever. Like it's got very much what was I gonna say? I don't know. Like it looks like it looks fun. I've just never been super into like Ascension and
Wow.
hello. Yeah, I'm just wandering. I was taking a look at everything and then I just kind of started wandering.
Yep. Yeah, it's mostly empty right now.
Mm-hmm.
Flurry made me put my makeup and this outfit on.
Yeah. I ran into Flurry and she was saying, "Oh, did you see Dee's outfit?" And I was like, "Yeah, I did." It's very fancy.
I was having deep philosophical conversation with Vic.
Mm-hmm.
It started about what is faith, essentially, and I was like, "Oh boy, how do I preach?"
Yeah.
I am not a preacher. I'm a paladin.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I've been lazy with unpacking, but I have stuff in my house.
Yeah, it took Ludric and I like 2 or 3 months to unpack this.
Well, I have a bunch of boxes in my house, but it's mostly supplies for like all the room work and stuff that I do. So I don't even really have stuff to fill my house. I realize, so I have to go out and spend my money.
Yeah, we had to get a bunch of stuff for the house because we didn't have like furniture.
I bought all of this stuff and then worked with like my sons and daughters.
But yeah, like Ascension and Rosewood and all those, like
move stuff.
Like I've followed them.
I don't have a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, we got tables.
I followed them from like the viewer side of things, and like they never really clicked with me too hard.
Nothing on the second floor is unpacked except for the photos that I've put in frames. And my bedroom is just my bedroom from the other house. I think I got one of you. Yeah.
Oh.
I framed the one where you were drunk.
Great. I'm blue.
Yeah. I almost framed the one where you were on the horse on the train. But I no. This one I could at least say.
Yeah.
you were normal. And
yeah, I don't look blue. Completely drunk in this one.
Yeah. And then I got the other usual ones back
yeah.
That drawing is a drawing that Flurry made while they were captive.
Mm.
Didn't think they were thinking about me.
Oh. Yeah,
Mm.
I don't know. The school
And then the
RP
moment
stuff.
they were back,
I
they said
like
the
more
business and I
actiony
bottled,
things
so-
overall.
I did that. Flurry didn't like put that in a frame or get it blown up. That's the front of a magazine cover. Like
Mm-hmm.
every magazine, I just gotta throw up on
Yeah,
the wall.
I liked
that
Worlds
has me.
Apart. I've yapped
And
about
then the
Worlds Apart in the
whole
past.
wall.
I had fun.
We'll do
I don't
the
know if I'd continue it
whole-
when if
Every
it comes back.
wall. This will be.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. If the bottom floor, because I intend to let the first floor be more.
And yeah, Warp was intended to end.
Anyone can walk in, but then put up something so not
Mhm.
anyone can just come up.
Yeah, yeah.
Because this is really where my house starts. Then my bedroom's up there.
Very fancy.
Bedroom's just my bedroom. So I'm not leading anyone to that.
Mm-hmm.
Boy made me get all up in this, and then
Yeah, I
left.
wouldn't be doing it anyway, because it probably would. Oh, did she leave?
Yeah, Fleek dressed me all up, ran around invisible, and then left.
Yeah. Yeah, I ran into her. I saw her little footprints and was like, oh. And she said hi and then asked if I had seen your outfit yet.
Mm-hmm.
Waddled away, waddle, waddle.
Waddle waddle. For the very next day.
Waddle, waddle.
Yeah, Grimm's kind of
Waddle,
taken
waddle. Holy shit.
Dude, I had a question for you. As fabulous as you
taken
are,
my
actually,
like
this would be immaculate.
serious
Are you
RP
enamored?
slot.
Are you enthralled? Are you
Grim,
completely
I know I
Fine,
say
is
this
there-
like
is
every
there
time.
kind of
I've been having so
ensemble?
much fun with Grim. I wish its schedule worked for more of my
yeah.
friends because they are looking for like people,
See, I told you. I told you, Flurry Cut. Okay.
or
What
they're
I
still
wanted to
open
ask
for
you
people,
was,
but like
this
no one's
person's
schedules
story
work for it.
This is fantastic. I was hoping and wondering if you'd be interested in the prospect of opening an apiary.
What is that?
Considering
Bees.
for bees.
For beekeepers. Basically,
Bees
it's
for
just like a
beekeepers.
little. They're little artificial hives that can be used to take care of bees and allow them to pollinate flowers and stuff, and they make honey.
I mean, sure. There's plenty of flowers around here.
The reason I say that is 'cause
Yeah.
I think that
Yeah,
all
the
of
Final
flowers
Fantasy
that
one I think was
appear in
always
all the different
intended to be a
types
metaverse crossover,
Honey,
and
there
I
may be some
personally never
special
followed it
properties
very
that
much,
could
but
be very
I know
medicinally
some
useful.
friends who,
It
like
comes
I know
in
Saya
many
did
many
a bunch of
varieties.
stuff with it.
Sure.
I haven't seen anything with it in a
I'll have to
while.
find the spot for it.
Mhm.
The map
It
looked
might be
nice.
somewhere next door.
The map looked
But
really
I'd
nice
have to
for it.
look around. Maybe there might be somewhere suitable that's just a bit outside the walls, and then we can take
That
a wall
would
down and
likely be
expand
good.
out.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. Especially, you would want it to be a little bit further away from your community, considering some people are allergic to
Oh,
bees.
not the
This
bees.
is true. I had thought about maybe either bees or maybe having like a butterfly sanctuary.
Blue
Since kind of butterflies are my thing.
Hmm.
But the goal
Mm.
would be also to kind of create a place that houses very rare or hard to find flowers and fauna that could only be thrived or kept under certain conditions. And I heard that there's a sapling spite that's here that is very good with doing such a thing, so I was wondering if they might be interested in
Mm.
helping.
They're right behind you.
If you're speaking of time, then he's right over there. I am not opposed to it.
Yes,
There's
yes.
actually some super rare butterflies that inhabit the acres somewhere. I've only come across one before. It was purple. but-
Mm-hmm. Yeah, seeing people's like
Reddit.
their model.
I think
Sorry,
you
I
have
just
the
like
right
butterflies in my colors. Purple, like, it's my thing. Okay, sorry.
What I can
Yes.
recall is
the
it was
like
purple and it
Final Fantasy models fully
whenever it
converted to
fluttered its
VR,
wings,
like
I-
proper and
I
everything was
could've
was
swore I
cool to
saw,
see.
Like, sparkles coming off it, but I only saw it the one time.
Oh, this is fucking
Okay.
adorable.
Okay. Right. So then, if you're okay with it, then I'll go ahead and just let me know what it is that you need from me in order to get materials and things generated to go ahead and put the location in.
Well, first I'll have to find a suitable spot.
I
And
considered
then
coming here with
as long
Lilia.
as you can find people to help construct.
I need to spend some
Because we don't
time
have a
establishing her
full
somewhere.
Construction crew necessarily. We have people who are willing to help, but
I just find it
it's
easier to
not
have a main character,
a whole crew.
main metaverse
And
character.
everyone has
I
their own
understand.
projects to work on as well.
And that's fair.
Lilia's kind of my chaos lobby character.
I mean, I can ask some of my boys if they're interested in taking some work. That might take some convincing because this isn't
I'm gonna-
usually the
Not
type
super
of area
interested
that-
in.
or architecture that they work with, but
Hi, Sam.
Hello.
I can pull some beards.
Imagine going to the same place.
Yeah, crazy.
Who would have seen this? It's crazy.
Thank you so much.
Man, I can imagine the same outfit as well.
Get these ridiculously fancy outfit.
Fucking cool.
All right, I have to see. We have to judge this together.
Judge to
Blurry made it.
Pleasure to see
Oh
you
my
again.
god.
How are you?
I know.
Doing alright. I just got back from my run around, so I'm a little tired, but
You know what? And that's more than fair. Would you like to have a conversation?
The lady of the hold.
sure, I
Alright.
can do that.
You gotta do the full 180.
Wonderful
It's-
idea
it's-
for you.
360.
You're
You have
doing
to-
the full.
This
I-
one that's
if you're
not going
showing
to
off an
attract
outfit,
really
you have to show
stone
off
cold
the outfit.
I
stunned.
was
How?
told
By seeing this
to wear it.
outfit. Blurry.
Well?
It was immaculate, honestly.
It looks really fucking good.
I didn't know how to pull up
I-
that stage, to
I
be
love
honest with
the
you.
jade and the legs. I
looks
don't know
cool.
how she did that,
It's
but I
very
love
cool.
that.
No,
The very
sure.
Oh
end.
my god. Oh my god, she inspires me, but she infuriates me at the same time. I hate her. I love her. She's wonderful.
So, what is coming off of it? What is pulling on the ground?
Sparkles.
Glamour?
Sparkles? I see the sparkle bit. I'm talking about.
No, you don't see the sparkles.
Little-
Clearly,
little
no, it's
noise.
not
Yeah,
there.
sparkles.
Glittery
I'm
dust.
going to have one commissioned for my beard.
Mm-hmm.
It's just something
Have a
Flurry
fat,
put
like,
on it, so I
cloud
guess it's
beard.
just like a glowy dust. I don't know. What do you think
Purple,
it
it's
is?
plague.
It's plague. It's oh.
Or not plague, the other one. Void. It's void.
You're wearing the
We're all
apron.
gonna die.
Oh my god. Oh shit.
It kind of like just disappears, and I can't
Yeah.
seem to like touch it
Yeah.
either, whatever it is.
Mm.
Just
It
a
could just be
glamour.
a simple minor
Yeah.
illusion.
It could be simple illusion.
Don't
Yeah.
inhale it.
Nothing there.
You don't want purple?
No,
on?
take a big whiff.
It's just
Take a big whiff. Breathe deep.
I can only assume it's an illusion. It's very pretty though.
It's gorgeous.
Space dust.
Spooky.
Oh my god, it's
Space
space
dust.
rocks.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
what they've been
Now, yeah,
inhaling. They've been
that's
inhaling
totally
space
Yeah,
rocks.
yeah.
There you go. Here's your sparkles.
It looks like
Yay.
it's also inspired by the other outfit
Wait a minute,
you
wait a
were
minute,
wearing
hold
for the magazine. Oh,
Close
I
enough.
don't know
That
if you
works.
saw that.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Similar to that one, but the sleeves are like different.
nice.
I made like a custom print of the front of that magazine. It's
Hmm.
like hung up in my house. Purple.
I'm purple.
As it should be.
I match.
She's Ethan now.
Here are-
Let's go have a conversation.
I mean, my eyes
I do
are-
have something that I
Eyes
think
are
you
purple,
might
so I
be
guess that
interested
works.
in.
Sure.
My friend, how the fuck are you?
I'm tired. Old. I think.
Chilling.
Oh man.
I don't know anymore either,
Yeah,
Lottie.
temporary
I feel like an old man.
What is old nowadays? I think that's the thing I'm trying to figure out.
I feel
I
old.
don't know,
does it
over
mean?
30 apparently.
Ooh.
I mean, I am 49.
Not used to
Oh,
that.
Anyone older
Oh,
than
I'm
me is
old.
I'm so,
No.
I'm so sorry. No,
Oh.
this hurts, doesn't it? How does it feel? How does it feel?
Yeah.
Can't believe I'm old
Don't worry
now.
though. This This does mean
Well,
that
I'm not.
Everest is also
Yeah.
awesome.
Well, Everest is a grandparent.
Curse Uncle Connor.
Case in point.
I don't think we'll
Everest.
see me and
Everest
Connor
is as old as I am and is a grandparent. I'm not even a parent.
I see.
I'm very. But like that's as close.
That's a pet.
I can't.
Did you put a block on the
She is a pal.
Close. Yeah, I am aware.
Exeter.
Just like peanut butter. I call him my
Yeah.
son, but we all know
Did you go
he's his
inside
own
something?
entity and that
Yeah.
does whatever the fuck he
Yeah.
wants.
Not that
I can't even call him a pet.
Yeah, I still don't know what was with all the sale signs they kept throwing at me.
How are things going around here, D?
Yeah.
Yes.
They're good. Just
I don't know what they were trying to sell me.
I
I also know that like for the rest of that day they kept like appearing out of corners around me.
Yeah, that sounds about average.
The dwarfs are here. At least they wouldn't hit me with hatchets and
dwarfs
lightning.
are here.
You know, that usually comes next.
Yeah, it's usually
Fire one time.
pretty instant if you ask for
Oh,
That
once
was-
new.
Oh.
help
was
from
an
one
experience.
dude, you get another.
Hmm.
Or
I knew. I didn't hear the
if there
fire.
are any slayers around.
Obviously. Mm-hmm.
I knew about the lightning.
Time.
Yeah, definitely know about the lightning. We have photos. We have
Yeah.
proof of that.
Fucking crazy.
And the hatch as well.
Interesting outfit.
Somewhere.
Yeah, Flurry made me put it on.
It's quite good.
Yeah. It's put on too early, I think, but Flurry wanted to see what it looked like, so.
What do you mean too?
I mean, I'm
early?
Physically, I can
Herb
smell that someone's
Gala.
cooking
Because
right
I'm
now,
going
and it's
to a
driving me
gala.
crazy.
You're hungry, aren't you?
When's the gala?
Oh, I have suddenly become famished.
Saturday?
Let him cook.
That would be crazy
Is it
to
this time?
to smell
I
food
need them
right
to
now.
Stop cooking is the thing. They need to stop cooking so I can stop.
I was
smelling it.
delivered food. It's right over there. It smells really good too.
You know what I mean?
I am I as well am keenly aware of maybe smelling food right now.
Oh yeah.
I'm not. Damn it. That way for now.
I
I
was.
think it's French fries.
It's gone now.
Love French fries.
French fries? Are you imagining French fries? Oh boy, if we're gonna need a cook here, and
Metaphysically, I
Well,
just it's almost like I can
although
smell
I don't
someone
know what
cooking.
fun.
Yeah, probably just something in my head. Who knows? You
Yeah.
know, crazy time.
you're craving French fries. I know that feeling.
So,
Immensely.
is this
French
Saturday
fries
coming up?
and
Dude.
chicken nuggets.
The gala is this
Oh.
Saturday coming up?
I had fries for dinner. Except they were covered in gravy and they had cheese. They're really good.
Hopefully I
Sounds
can-
nice.
I'll be able to go.
Yeah,
Isn't
they
that
were really
yummy?
good.
Well, it depends what time it is, even
I'll
then.
take pictures. Maybe I should record.
Poutine!
Poutine, yes. I've heard about poutine. Never actually got to have poutine.
You
Heard
know,
about it.
I might.
It's really good. And the
Well,
only
actually, I should
reason I
probably do
remember
it-
the name is because
probably
my
do it
sister
today at
laughed
some
at
point.
it.
There's a project
I can see
I've
why.
been,
Funny word.
kind of been hush secretly
Yeah.
working on involving
Yeah.
Bardic Circle that I can, I thought maybe, an announcement before the gala would be a good time for it.
Is it that on your tax papers you guys are a cult?
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
For real.
That's crazy.
Yes. Yeah. Well, so hear me out. One.
I'm surprised that works. Look at sure.
I mean,
Like I get it, but like.
so then well, that's what it means when it's a
Did
cult.
cults fall into the tax bracket? Oh, okay. So you do go by church. I'm about to say, like, when does the cult fall into the tax bracket?
Okay, so here's the thing about Zephyra. It's really fucked up, but
Yeah.
they are willing to accept cults as long as they serve like a beneficial
Wait.
purpose, quote unquote. Is what is a cult, but just a very unsuccessful religion.
Ludwig, you do know that Zephyr City doesn't have any actual government, right? So any taxes you've been paying. Well, no. I work for Guardian. I'm like the closest thing to. I work for the state.
It's based off district. It's whoever runs the district.
Which
Their
district do you
taxes-
work in? Are you in
Well,
Waterfront?
no. Well, I was in Garden. Bardic
Said you were in
Circle
Garden?
I was in Garden District. Yes.
Oh, which one are you in now?
Currently homeless because they burnt our fucking house down, and I just sold the property.
Oh my God. Wait, so is the gala still happening, or?
The gala isn't happening at the Bardic Circle Hall. I was never asked about it.
Oh,
If it is,
okay, it's happening
you're all
somewhere
in
else.
for a
Okay.
very unfortunate surprise when you fucking kicked on the street.
Okay,
gotcha.
okay, but hear me out. It would be really funny if they did a gala in a burnt down, burnt down like hall. It would be really funny.
It's the new. It's the new look. Ruinous.
Yeah.
Battle hardened.
But yeah, no,
That's what we're gonna call it.
a lot of that talk actually came up because of the ball cultist stuff. There was a whole big thing about like, oh, well, are people getting paid back money and stuff, and we had to actually have a sit down and a real big realization of, oh wait, there's no government here, which then led into a whole big thing in Waterfront because Nemesis has been taking taxes, and it caused a whole bunch of people to be like, what the fuck are the taxes for? Because nothing's being built.
So, it's supposed to be. Now, I used to go to council meetings all the time, so I kind of got the behind-the-scenes look. at
Oh
certain
no, you
things.
sound like you're from the government.
Yes, well, there was a time I was aiming for one of those seats.
Don't ask for
here's what-
taxes. I can't afford them.
That's okay. I'm not going to ask for any taxes anymore. So, supposedly, the reasoning for the taxes was to help maintain districts, certain buildings, certain utilities, making sure that everything is up to status quo, right? However,
Texas crash?
as we all know, again, big heavy quotations on all of this as I say it.
Where'd they go?
One, with the way the infrastructure works nowadays, 9 times out of 10, there's just some fucker who, will hear, oh, well, we need to revitalize our water lines, or, the sewers have a bit of a problem, and it's no longer just, well, we'll contract some government employees, or some contracted workers from places that we're associated with, to go deal with it. Usually some bumblefuck on the road going, wait a minute, sewers? I specialize in sewers. I will go take care of the problem. And then, they just get thrown into the sewer for the next 2 or 3 hours. And just kind of go do things for a little bit and fix the problem.
And die,
usually,
probably.
for a fraction of the cost. And of course, the councilmen of that district go, yeah, sure, I'm not paying fucking full price that shit. They're doing it at a discount and doing it effectively. Let them go.
I don't like the idea of a sewer specialist.
There's those two like
That
brothers
sounds worse than it should be.
who kept asking around Orlando.
Surprisingly important. It's surprisingly
Well, I figured it was important, but it just sounds weird.
It does kind
They
of sound
specialize in the land of the poo water.
Well, no, they specialize in
The
plumbing, not
land of the
necessarily in
poo water.
sewers.
That is the best way I've ever heard a sewer called. That's the best way I've heard a sewer called.
Like,
I'm gonna put this terrible thought in your head, and it's gonna live there rent-free, and you're gonna be so upset.
I'm gonna cover my ears.
Somewhere in this weird little fucking place that we're in, with all the different kinds of people that practice magic and technology and shit, right? You have people, like you, that specialize in hemomancy. You have people like D who specialize in the Umbra, things of that nature. There's somebody out there whose specialty is moving poo-poo water. I don't know who it is. I don't want to know who it is. No. So a plumber can fix the piping and all that stuff and make the flow better in whatever direction, right? No, there's somebody who can just go, I control it.
To be elaborated
Yeah.
on. This could have been just
But it
said,
did.
and then
Like I said,
child
it's gonna live in your
said
head.
word, and then we laugh. But instead,
No, not in front of
Okay, I
D.
get the feeling it's over.
Why
now.
not?
I'm
Deal
covering-
find it
I'm
funny.
covering my ears.
I don't
There's
think
no
you will
divine
find it funny. What do you mean there's no divine protection here?
The entity is in the valley, not here.
You're the divine protection! You are the divine protection!
They won't save you now.
No. Oh, god damn it, no! No! Ah,
It's gonna help
fuck.
that man.
Ow. Oh.
you did bring up the poo water specialist.
Yeah.
Like, I don't
Kinda
know
deserved
what else
it.
to do for you there, man. That's...
You did! You're the
I
one who
think
mentioned the
he's
brothers in the
poo water
first place.
specialist.
I am not the poo water specialist.
Then why do you know so much about it?
Ew.
I don't!
Learn some
I said
water
that
magic.
probably. Oh my god. This is what I get. I try elaborating just a little bit on a miscellaneous subject, and I'm made to regret it
Yep.
The miscellaneous
indefinitely.
subject was poo poo water, man.
Yeah.
Like, I don't
It-
know
it-
what
yeah.
you... If this is the hill you'd like to die on, you may.
No,
right? But it's
no, as a
shitty
matter of
hill.
Yeah,
fact, it's not the hill I want to die on.
That's a really
I know
shitty
what that
hill.
is. It's a very shitty hill. least it has good plumbing.
I guess it depends on the specialist.
Ones you know about, apparently.
Yeah, yeah.
Very
Well,
versed.
we've seen them driving in the trucks around, so yeah, technically. I have the card.
Yeah, do you?
Yeah, well, they were walking down the street, and I thought if Bonnet Circle ever needed to get the plumbing fixed, at least I have somebody on hand to be able to do it. They worked on the, after the whole...
Listen straight ahead.
That's what I said.
Hey, welcome back.
After I got covered
You
in
came back
all
at a
that
bad
gunk.
time.
Right next to my mom's house. Yeah.
Oh, really?
This one
You can tell by
feels
the-
heard from the angle I'm looking at. So that's
We're not gonna talk about it.
That one is
Not you, them.
you can tell it's in the backyard. You just look at the backyard.
I walked away for like a minute.
Yeah.
Um,
That was your mistake. Everything went downhill.
That's all it takes.
It all went to shit, so to speak.
You walk away for like a minute and then things can go
So I'm gonna do myself a favor. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna relax. And
I was like,
recharge a
no,
little bit,
no, I saw you reaching behind.
and,
Why?
Maybe potentially I'll
Why
come
am I
back
being
and
pointed
see
at?
you guys once everything is good. Poo
You
dog.
didn't hear one possibly.
No,
We've got 15
no,
minutes.
you are not. You are not.
Hope that I should be
No,
inside
not in a
or-
million years. You are not getting that to
Understandable.
catch.
You know
Hey,
what,
to Metagram.
Don't you dare.
I'm gonna take a picture of you, Photoshop you brown, and then post on Metagram.
This will have dire consequences. I hope you realize this.
Well, you already you already unprompted cursed me into being a cat for a bit. So you know, like,
Won't be gray anymore.
I mean, you'll find out, are you not?
yeah.
Also, it came with benefits. It isn't just like I was like, ah, your life sucks now.
Yeah.
It did kind of serve its purpose a little bit.
Usually armless. Usually no mouths, only eyes. It's a time.
It was cute.
I got really sick of not having arms.
I'll get
so
my
I made
revenge
the
sometime.
vow that when I
There were a
grow up,
bunch
I
of
had
little
arms
green
and
aliens
carry
here
on.
last week that were like mooing.
That is the simplest
Stop
story
mooing.
I've
Yeah,
ever
keep them away from her.
Yeah.
Stop moving around her in a circle.
Why?
I was a cow for a bit at Orlando the one day, and they just came up to me and kept mooing at me, and it took me like an hour and a half to realize that like green aliens kidnap cows.
They do?
Yeah, it's like a
They do that.
I don't know. It's like a thing.
Stereotype. Yeah.
Maybe for funny.
It's funny. It's funny.
Yeah. I mean, it's a stereotype, but they also do it.
I think they actually have a purpose, but it sounds like something Higgs would do for fun. It sounds
Yeah.
like Higgs would fly over a planet that doesn't know about
Yeah,
his existence.
yeah.
And he'd stand in the window and like, you know, do that hand thing.
I'm gonna fuck with these
Yeah.
people.
And he'd open the window to his spaceship because it definitely opens.
Yeah.
There are definitely windows that are not meant for space on that ship.
Mm-hmm.
I actually know a couple people who do a lot of stuff with bows, and
He will
just
open
got-
it and then scream probably, and then a tractor beam will pick up a cow and people
Yeah.
Long time for me, I guess.
just not know how to handle it.
They would just have a crisis.
Mm-hmm.
I'm technically only 3 years old, but that's, you know, a complicated thing.
But I
We
mean,
grow
I
up
guess
fast.
that's kind of. Yeah, I was gonna say you
Hmm.
have different time works differently here. I'm assuming?
No, it's more of just we just grow up really
Or
fast.
you have an accelerated.
I realize I'm
Got it.
almost 2.
Very
We
growth cycle
don't
up
grow
into
up
a
Yeah, you're
Oh my
almost-
god.
slowly, like as like
You already
almost
passed.
two.
You're almost. You know, close
Yeah.
to terrible
Brain loss?
twos.
stage 1, little stage
The
1,
terrible
third stage.
twos.
People can
This is how it
Yeah,
begins.
it's a oof
This is
there.
how it all
Well,
starts.
Sierra's like 3, and he's still staying.
We don't need that.
Well, he's sure something. I will leave that in
coconut.
bad.
He is still a coconut that vomits all over himself and plays video games all day.
First stage generally
He also
very
keeps
small.
I'm not
accusing
holding
me
back.
of stealing his energy drinks.
Is in her
I
third
don't.
stage.
Are you? Oh.
Oh.
so
They go missing and he's just like, it's your fault. I drank
guess
the
would be
energy
compared
once
to
when I was a
what,
toddler, and this is
teenagers
the
or
consequences
adults?
of my actions.
Well, I myself,
Well,
when I got to my first
how
stage,
dare
the
you
reason
having
I'm so
taste?
rich
You can't believe this.
Is because I
Last time I had an
made
energy
myself
drink,
the-
I don't
the
remember
same
what
height as
happened
my mom,
afterwards.
Back when my mom was tall.
That sounds
I just woke
awful.
up. I just woke
That
up
really
from
goes to
my
energy
sleep
drink,
and
dear.
Mom told me we're
Yeah.
not doing that again.
How... Yes, they got taller.
Shame
and
with
now
those
I'm
mystical
tiny.
four locos
Thanks,
I
Mom.
keep hearing about.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I see them looking at me. But I guess when you think like mentally, I guess it
We
all
don't-
really depends.
We don't need sow
what we
milk.
learn and how we want to be when we get to our first stage. I don't remember. We have never heard of
Flurry
this sapling
went
spike going
somewhere.
further than 4. I'm at my first
Cursed.
stage. I'm probably not gonna change anymore, unless I decide to
Flurry
get my hair
went
shorter again or
somewhere
something.
and left me in this
I
in
used
this
to have
out.
shorter hair, but then I was like, I want long hair.
It was all part of the plan.
Victoria, you dealing with this?
Things about myself.
I mean,
I can't change my height.
I'm going
I can't
to
change my
specifically sleep
body
in it
mass
to
or
make her
anything.
mad.
So I'm actually pretty strong, but I don't look it because I can't physically show my.
He's gonna throw such a fit.
So,
Understandable.
Flurry's gonna riot.
so I'm probably not going to change the way I am now. Like,
I know.
Like, if I survive for let's say 100 years,
The
I'm probably
only outfit that I've ever like worn to bed that it was okay, but not necessarily meant for bed was one that I went out and bought, and Flurry was just fine with it. She was like, "Oh, whatever. That's just clothes you bought from the store."
Wow,
At the
that's so
same
crazy.
time,
You want long
Yeah,
hair.
I want to change my outfit. I'm getting out of my armor.
Ugh.
okay,
You know what? That's why I'm getting you long hair.
Which one? Which one do I want?
I understand.
actually?
I
Incoming.
understand what
You
you're
got a little
saying,
song in
But
your
like,
head.
I feel like I've had the same
I
hair
do.
for over like 2 years.
What is
Okay.
what's
Oh,
the song?
times are they talking about new outfit? We're about to
It's
see
the
Oh.
cowboy
opening
time again.
theme song to an anime I started watching.
I have the
I've seen it before,
freedom
but I really
to
like
do that,
it.
don't I? I suppose.
Uncle Lulu looks like he belongs in it.
Their
Well,
hair
to be
does
fair-
it
Then why?
To be fair,
There's an
I
anime
like
called
it.
Sherlock Hound, and it's people who
love that. I
have
love
really
that
long,
anime.
fluffy tails and
That is
big
a
pointy
fit. That is
ears.
a vibe.
I don't trust you.
That vibe.
Flurry made me this.
What do you mean?
You gotta stay in line of sight.
I had to go. I love
What?
It's
Oh
basically
my
Sherlock
god.
Holmes, but with
Like,
puppies
I'm
and
gonna be
dogs.
nefarious or something.
Yes. It
And
was.
wolves and
I was
foxes
there.
and jackals
I
and all
had
sorts of
that,
canines.
honestly. That was such a
It's
good
just
day.
like a
Oh, it was so
retelling.
fun.
Kind of, not really. It does
You and
have
Donna would've
some
loved it.
Sherlock Holmes
That's
stories,
the
but
line of
some
sight.
of them were made up.
I'm
It's
sure
by the same guy who did
it's
House
why I'm
Moving
making
Castle.
sure
Okay,
to
okay.
go to the Met Gala.
But not a lot of
Wyatt's
people know
invited
about
me.
it.
I'm gonna see if Louise can go, but
I
there's a good
need to
chance she's
run
probably
around
gonna have to
and
stay with the
see if
babysitter.
they're
So
cool.
It'd be nice though.
Willing to
I'm gonna try
accompany
to go to
a
these
few
things.
people
I guess
to a nest.
Yeah. Yeah, the spiders.
I
Spiders.
have my.
That was fun when
And I
they
know
first showed
not
up.
many people work well with an explosive
Right
titan.
here. No, right here.
No.
Give it to me.
Oh.
Right here. Give it to me.
You want?
Queen, give me
Mm.
5. Give me
Of
5.
the electrical
Give me 5.
variety.
That's what I'm talking
Explosive
about.
titans.
Know your way around
Yeah.
that.
It's fake. It's fake. 'cause,
There's a dwarf
It's
going
not
evidently.
about
That also
whether or
does
not it's
electricity.
real, it's how
What,
you
do you
handle
want to
it.
go?
Hmm.
Do you want to go blow up a nest?
Ooh, I remember when the
That's awesome.
spiders first appeared. Uncle Lulu
That's
was in his
awesome.
Are you
swimwear.
volunteering?
Yes, I was in my swimwear. I was coming for a nice, relaxing day in the hot spring, and then immediately I got assaulted.
No.
The damn
Armor
spiders.
that I've been wearing, I'm getting it clean.
I just,
Mhm.
it's a clear memory because I just remember everyone going like, "Why are you in your swimwear?"
I'm having. I know I have to
Acting
go
like they've
home
never
to
seen
find
somebody
my
going to the hot springs.
later, so
I
I'm
came there with this
gonna
very
read the book
specific
while I
purpose in
can.
mind, as it was
Yeah, I'm
very
going
clear.
inside.
No, you're not.
Love to hear about it later.
Titan named
no, you
Tyler.
deal with
I
that.
was
No.
hiding
And a
upstairs,
dwarf named Sam.
and Mr. B was fighting them.
But yeah. Okay. If you're having it clean, then
Apparently,
that's
he
totally
wolfed down
understandable.
5 mana
Yeah,
melons, and then he
honestly,
left a
taken
bunch of
care of.
credits counter.
Ryan's been a good friend about these things.
Yeah.
It's been nice.
I remember that.
I'm not going.
Yeah, because he needs
No,
mana in
she
order for
seems
people to
very-
see him.
Just get the dog.
I
Get
don't
the
know.
dog.
I don't know if he's built.
I don't know. You two seem very close.
I'm gonna
It's just
go.
kind of the idea that I get.
What's the worst that can happen?
I don't
What's
trust
the
you.
worst that can happen?
I'll bite your ear.
What's that can-
Really? What?
What do you mean?
I'll bite your ear. Don't do anything.
Need your back clutch.
What do you mean?
I don't trust you. I don't trust you after the shenanigans you pulled.
More than I need. Really.
First of all,
Worst that can happen.
And
I get turned into something, some animal of some sort.
Things and pushing things. And
Not
it's
all the time.
not
Okay,
really what I want.
statistically, yes, all the time.
Okay, if you're going based on statistics, yeah, sure, I suppose it might look bad. Maybe, you know, every now and then I play a little prank because people play pranks on me, and I want you to feel included.
I try to be careful about these things. I mean,
I
I'm
think.
not
I
just
think it's how
looking
that
for
works.
a
Does that
girl
reasoning
to
sound
break
then
off with
decent?
my child, you know?
No?
That's a big deal.
Oh, what can we take out? How can we
Silly.
take out of context?
think
I don't know.
I get to mass produce a
I think I'm
certain
gonna stay
butter
friends
then.
with Riot.
No. No. No.
Just break an ankle and then I could slap that butter on me.
Okay, well, if you say so.
One second.
Ow.
The dog with the butter.
Please don't break my ankles. I need those to walk.
Oh, sorry about that. That helps. My bad.
It does. It makes it a
I-
lot easier to
I
walk.
need friends right now more than I need a relationship. At least for the time being.
No, don't
I'm
break
still getting used
anything.
to the world
Leave my
and
feet
everything.
alone.
And I'm
Yes, but I can nurture you back to
She's
health
been
only to
really
break you
good to me,
again.
and I want to be good to her
Can
too.
we break a single hair follicle?
relationship.
I just want to take
Yes.
my time with it. That and I kind of see why dating someone like a celebrity is tough. Because
Please,
the
my
moment
dad
we
was
just
looking
even
for
spoke
you.
to each other, it felt like everyone and their mother knew, and then everybody was making
You
assumptions.
look really
and
pretty.
We haven't done anything.
Oh,
Hell, the one time that she wanted to do something, I kind of told her no. I just want to talk first, you know, get to know
What?
the person. So
Be immediately backing away. I'm like, alright, I see how this
I'm
is.
taking my time.
Alright,
And
I will go this
kinda
way.
wanna do that.
Because apparently I have gained your distrust. I have hurt you. Oh, God, how could I have done this?
yeah.
I think that she's glad
Everything sucks. That's all I can say.
because
Do you want to see a
whatever,
temporary
as much as
toy?
I can see, she probably
Sure.
wants it. I think she also knows
I can
she is
temporarily do that.
absolutely
Temporary.
capable
I can kind of do it too.
That's so mysterious.
Temporary.
of allowing herself to
Someday
be
I'll
vulnerable
be
in
able
present
to
of
kick my
Uncle CT.
footsies.
It's
Temporary.
like I
Oh,
stole an
you
Uncle
stole
Connor's
his
leg.
legs. Why did you steal his legs?
I didn't steal his legs, I stole his
Properly.
art is
Does
close to
anyone
your
know
body.
someone named of
It makes
what was it
me,
again?
from the outside, kind of perceive it as you don't just treat her as Ryan,
Cordelia?
you actually treat her
Yeah,
as
I know
the person
Cordelia.
she is. Not a
Warn her.
And I
About?
think that's
Yeah,
something that she cherishes.
Are you
far
talking about
more
the
than
fish
anything
lady?
else.
Yeah, I mean,
Fish dragon lady?
it's cool that I
We
know
had
her.
a conversation with
You know,
people.
the lead singer of
yesterday,
Flyline,
and
but
when we were trying to get
I don't
other
know.
friends
The
back,
way
they said,
that I see the
"Oh,
world's
trade if
different
you
than
give us
most,
Tremor
you know,
or
there's
Cordelia." And
fancy
I didn't know who
titles
that
and
was.
shit.
So
People fucking stick
Well,
onto
cool.
themselves and
Yeah,
they let
Cordelia's
it
got some
oversaturate their
problems.
lives and the stuff they do, and it changes
lot of
you.
us
You
have
know what I
causing
mean?
problems.
It makes
It
you into
doesn't
something
matter.
different, and then one day you
I
look
get that.
back
I
at
mean,
it and
more of like open, active involvement in trying
it's
to
like,
remedy
hell, it
things.
even happened with me with the old title I used to have back in D0 being
But
the
yeah,
biker.
no, I can pass along to
I
that.
hate it. You know, I hate what it did to me. I hate what it made me
I don't know
into.
who
Dragon
so
Hunters?
if I can be that
Yeah.
friend,
I'm assuming so,
and
it's called
know
Dragon
who
Tremor.
she is, then cool.
We
I'm game for that.
had a meeting with some people.
She's always
from
welcome to come on
one of the
over.
branches
She ever
to
needs a
try to
shoulder,
get
I'll always be there.
Menderes and Malik back
Daughter loves her, so if everyone wants to come
trade.
on by, she's always welcome to, and I'll tell her that.
with someone that,
I just think
but
maybe what we both need is friends.
it didn't go super well.
I'm sure one day I'll
and
decide
they
when
said,
I'm
"Oh, we'll
ready,
trade if
you
you
know,
give us either
but
Tremor or Cordelia."
till
And
then,
I already
uh,
won Tremor,
just want to be your friend.
But I didn't know who Cordelia was,
I
so I
think
thought
that's what's for the
you know.
best.
If it is the same person,
least
which
for
it
me.
sounds like, yeah, I can let her know.
Yeah.
If not her, I can at least tell Kane, and Kane can let her know.
Okay.
Either way, that
They
invite for the
didn't
Met Gala,
want
They just
him
mentioned
back?
like
I'll make sure that you have
Huh?
your ticket accordingly,
They
okay?
didn't want him back?
Of course. Thank you.
it wasn't the fact that they didn't
I'll
want
give
him
it a
back.
go.
They were just
I-
like, you can't like trade one
I know for a
person
fact if they
you know, two
do any kind of
people, give us
auctions or
someone
anything,
else
I can't
as well.
afford anything there. But it'll
Which
be
was-
nice. Some
And
free
they
drinks,
said
some
Tremor or
food.
Cordelia.
Don't mind it.
to trade as well, and I'm not trading anyone else.
Provided
That's not my word to say.
if there should be any type of
Yeah.
action that
But
does
it's interesting that he's not as
hear
high
about
valuable as we
something
thought
you
he was.
potentially think may
If
be of
they're not willing to
interest,
trade too.
right, to your family,
I don't know. The
or even
person
as a gesture towards someone else.
we were talking to, I'm assuming, was the head
Just talk to
of
me.
Lightning
See what I can
Branch.
do to help.
Yeah, I haven't ruined Ludwig's life for a bit.
That's a
No, he
big
doesn't care
ask.
either way.
I know it is. Right?
Let's see.
But this is what we're here for, right?
really
What
risky
good is
idea.
money if it can't help
Question for you.
people? What good is power if it can't be used to facilitate
Did you bring yours?
growth of individuals as a whole?
Yeah,
How perceptive are
Go grab it.
it's in my bag,
Sometimes
so like I
they're
had.
Sometimes you forget money.
Oh, you
isn't
just gotta pull it
a
out.
common
Yeah.
denominator for a person of.
Walk with me.
I don't know anything
Thank
like
you.
that, and the group I am
if-
with is very small and not capable of stuff.
Oh, he did modify the
Something that
gunblade.
your daughter might really like. I'll make sure to let you know. But at the end of the day,
Let's see. My space is occupied. We'll go here then. Assuming big open dirt area should be fine. Actually, this might just be a plot of land.
Yeah, pretty sure this is a plot for a house.
Probably. I'm not expecting anything crazy. I was going to say, because don't remember the last time I had a proper,
True.
fight of that nature. Like not like a fight, right? But just a little sword spa. Want to see if you want to fight? Just a little bit. Nothing like not setting off anything, no explosions, no projectiles, nothing of that.
I still haven't got any ammo.
We got
I
to
just
sit down
they
and
just
talk
bonk.
one day. You just bonk. Well, I mean, technically that's all this is going to be is bonk.
Yeah.
And a little bit of swipe, but outside of that,
This is just bonk.
it's just, bonk. It's just a really flat stick. It's all it is.
Yeah.
It's just very intricately shaped. Oh. Taking a second.
So realistically here,
Legs moving a little bit. Ooh.
I think Sal just kind of wins most fights against Ludwig. I think she's probably stronger in general than he is. I'm not actually sure.
I don't know. Just go until we have to give up and start being too stupid with it. Makes the most. I mean, it's not like a spa. It's just.
Hmm.
Weight's a little weird. I'll be fine. Oh, this is weird.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna go for something. I'm gonna immediately just get hit in the head.
Yeah, it's bonk.
It's bonk. Alright. Right. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Fucking
Ow.
Come on. Ooh. Woo. Shove. Ooh, ooh. Let's see. Oi. All right. Woo. Fucking hell. Oh. Chin's a little. Thankfully, a little bit of more room with this. I'm gonna keep you at an angle. What are you gonna do now? Shove. Fucking hell. Nope, nope. Hey. Ooh. Fucking, oh, I tried, that didn't work. Oh. Alright. This trickery will not work on you.
Yeah.
Well, it kind of does. It's not very
Yeah, she fights like D with this.
I used to throw my coat at people in a fight just to fuck with them, but I can't exactly do that. I like the little kickback you did. It's nice.
Stole it from
I
that
feel like
guy.
if you're going to do that.
Guy in their Dragonspire tournament. I stole it from him.
Hey, if it's effective. If it is effective, although with your shoes you're gonna ruin it, dude.
Ah. Shoes can get
See?
fixed.
I mean, well, okay, first off, you and I both know you're not gonna get those fixed. You're just gonna
Yeah.
buy more of Wish. This was not meant to do that.
Yeah.
Really shouldn't be putting that weight on it. It's also kind of testing out the blade a little bit too, to see how durable it is. I mean, holding up, I don't see any crazy blemishes or scratches, but that's a good way to lose a finger if I'm not careful. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, fuck. Are you sure you're using a fucking big club and not a spear? You're holding it with two hands like you're thrusting it.
Long.
Yeah, I
Taking
know,
advantage
we might as well.
of its length and weight.
No. No, not letting go. Ow. Okay. Okay, you can have that. I guess it's yours. You grab. Not like. It's a lot harder. No. No. No, now I'm just gonna move around you. Ow! Ow! All right, I'm pulling you down. I'm pulling you down if you're just gonna do that. Ow! Okay. And then kick. Still good?
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Going for it. Ooh. Fucking ow. Ow. Oh. 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 Oh.
You good?
Push me, I'm fine. Push all the muscle with that last thrust. Oh. Oh, it felt weird. It's like I rearranged my entire leg for a moment. Okay. I'm good. Also, if you think I'm doing things wrong here, please feel free to call me out on them.
I'm not like not like a skilled fighter. I kind of just wing it.
Ooh. I tried. Get the, you're ruined now. No. Now what?
I could bite your ear.
That's incredibly rude.
It's right there. It's right there. Oh, hello, Ludric.
No! You're not gonna hello Ludric me. Not the middle of this. How could you? Watch your hands. If you hold on to the blade and somebody swings back up, you're gonna lose a finger. Right, grab. Put my knee to it now. Well. Hey. Hey. No. I mean, I could have just gone.
Yeah.
That'd been rude.
Ard. Oh, that's not Ard.
What happened? Oh, we was using swords only. Want to do more like that, you know? I know, maybe next time we'll do it in the kitchen or we'll do it in the living room. Break all our shit. It's gonna be a great time. It'll be a phenomenal time. Until
We're like barely unpacked. We're barely done unpacking already. Gonna
I mean, listen.
destroy the house.
Exactly. It's time for new stuff. It's all old now. Now it's unpacked. It's officially no longer new.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently, I don't know. Have you been here yet since the, like, residential place was set up?
A little bit.
Okay, I didn't know that was Dee's house until Flurry said it was.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
Yeah. Dee has a big mansion now. We moved into a normal house, and Dee moved into a mansion.
We reversed the roles.
Yep.
They went from a tree to a mansion. We went
Yeah.
from like a fake mansion, like a mansion, as opposed to, you know, a reasonable house. Ooh. Look at that in the center of the floor, just lying there.
Oh, I don't know. I don't recognize this.
Good now.
They went to.
Alright.
Hello, Mary.
They seem to have gotten their
I think scout around.
faculties, I believe. Is it called?
Oh,
Hunt
understood.
for people.
Sleep. Got it, understood.
So it is.
Sketching up.
Ludric.
Well, wait a second.
What are you sniffing?
Yeah, he never won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, make sure to join the comms.
Keep Mama's
in
feet.
the area.
Yeah, again.
So, I believe they have an open door policy, it seems, yeah?
You have your own life.
I don't know. They opened
Nope.
the door for me.
Listen, risking
Fake hedgehog from Sonic Adventure. Your seed. They doing
Nadia?
alright?
What?
Yeah.
She's just been resting.
Explode.
We helped her grow.
It's like just Sonic Adventure fake hedgehog.
I'm gonna make you eat those words.
Would you have more details for Thorgar on the hunt tonight?
I couldn't Clary live
They
here.
wanted to know
I
more
can live in
details.
Sicily and Sicily.
Spiders.
Right.
I understand that, but there's a.
Okay. Find a nice place to plant your friend here.
So, a nest has been found, another one above
See,
the
why?
spiders.
I've done nothing
Now they
wrong this
work
time.
more-
Why am I being suplexed? Why am I being bullied?
Group, so to say. They have a way of communicating we have yet to figure out. So they're not very independent, so it's gonna be multiple.
Maybe you could find a
They
place
spew some kind of dark webbing in there like that.
Oh no,
They also have claws.
Burrow
They have
underground, too.
burrowing techniques, and they can burrow pretty deep as well.
So she can be planted there. She's gonna help the girl.
I'm gonna go see if I can find Frederick.
Any kind of alchemical.
Oh, you find Frederick? I'm a baby talking.
That I should bring along.
Why are you gonna baby talk to him?
Going to be
What's
provided
up?
for us to.
How are you all doing?
Pretty good.
Are we making do with the keeping down?
We have a
Yeah, it just means I don't have to do anything. I just sit at home and play video games.
Vacation.
They are Umbra, now from the Darklands specifically. So
I
they
can't do
have
that.
I don't know anything about that.
If you're familiar with it.
Yeah, neither does
I
he.
do. Okay. Well, you can show me at some point. I might be coming up. My project's about wrapped up, so
Yeah.
once that's done, I'll be done with work for a little while, at least until something else pops out.
Understood. These are not fairies. They are actually the work of a different type. They're not.
If I said yes,
When
how
you
upset are you
defeat
gonna
them,
be?
they tend to stay dead. But, okay.
I love Latinos. There.
Well,
What? What's that got to do with this? What's that got to do with anything?
This has to do with hedgehogs. The last time I heard a hedgehog, it was, I love Latinas. And that's it.
I myself.
Okay.
That sure is a
Sure,
statement.
yeah, that's a statement.
The usual. If they are big
It's something.
enough, you can go underneath.
That's for you. Be
The underneath part. Otherwise,
I
they have
don't, I
one
don't
big
want the
eye.
matter. I'm not injured. I mean, she beat me up a little bit, but not that bad.
Have you ever kicked in your gift yet?
Hmm?
Broken into your gift yet?
A little bit. Again, I've been kind of busy. I need to sit down and actually mess with it a little bit. Once this week's over, I'll put do more with it.
Just don't keep them up.
I will do so.
Exchange for Menders.
I think you know how
There
I
will
take
be-
No promises.
There will be drones following as well.
I will do my best.
I barely sleep.
I will be able to catch
Ah,
you.
yeah, it's something I get on to her about. Like, you need to sleep. Sometimes I just go, okay, listen, I'm going to bed, and you'll at least come to sleep with me a little bit until I go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
If you have important work to do, don't sleep. If Lulu gets mad at that, well,
not going to die.
As always.
Important work.
Yeah,
really
I always
important
have
work
really
you do.
important work. Really important work.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
what kind of important work, huh?
Don't worry about it.
No, come on, please. Please.
Uh,
Maybe I can help if you tell me what it is. Maybe I can find a way to contribute.
No.
here.
No,
No? Are you
it's a
sure? I mean,
secret.
listen.
It's a
Oh, it's a
very
secret.
important secret project.
Mm. Understood. Under an NDA. I understand now.
Saying it's important work. You're like, oh yeah, go right ahead.
Magazine over the face, reclining in a chair.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm working right here.
I'm checking
So
my
much work is
texts.
happening. Really?
Check your
Really?
texts on Time Magazine now.
You do it one time and you never let me live it down. I can't believe it.
So that's a out of character dig.
Pranks on you.
Out of character dig at Calci.
Text with the EX, no taxes.
Oh.
Well, taxes. Oh god, tax season's coming up soon.
True. Sal does want to talk to Ash. But yeah, Calci once fell asleep. Well, multiple times has fallen asleep during Discord calls with our group, and and claimed he was checking texts. That's what that was.
Insects.
Oh. We wouldn't know. We don't know. If I can.
So, you know, if you did more of that sleep thing, you wouldn't be as tired.
That would be crazy.
Right?
That doesn't make any
Wouldn't it?
sense.
Ah, you know what? That's fair. You're the doctor here. You know better
Yeah,
than I do
yeah.
about the body's needs.
Yep. Yeah, you need to do that one sleep cycle that's like a 20-minute nap every hour, and you never actually sleep.
I am someone who gathers creatures from
Isn't it like 30 minutes every 4 hours?
So I definitely have.
No, there's like an even more psychopathic one. Yeah. Like there's the one yeah that's like 30 minutes every 4 hours or something like that, or an hour every 4 hours or something like that. There's one that's just completely psychopathic where you sleep for like 20 minutes every hour. You're like, or maybe it's like 40 minutes and you sleep for 20 minutes and 40, like forever.
That seems.
And if you fuck up and if you fuck up on one of those, it's over. It's all over for you. It all comes crashing down.
Oh God. Yeah, no shit. You're on life support. You're putting your body on physical life support, trying to just maintain being alive.
Wait 10 minutes. Understood.
Yep.
That's awful. Good
I
lord.
don't know if tranquility type of bullet or
Middle of a mission.
vials would
Sorry
work.
guys, I gotta take a little trip.
Yep. Yeah, one second.
Back with you in a moment.
Yeah.
Size might mean more.
Are we fighting the big bad? Okay, I'm woken up. I'm ready.
That's like the minimum, but you get what I mean.
Hauntingly
it's like
beautiful.
very small. I can put up to.
Indeed.
I will be back.
Caliber,
I have to go step out for just a moment.
7. It'd be like a rifle caliber.
We've got
right?
10 minutes.
Be like that big. You know what I mean? So
Understood.
it's not. So whatever you give me is going to have to be potent
Flag in the
enough.
ghost.
But if it's a huge animal, I'm gonna need a lot.
You better go to
I have never been told.
Yeah, it's a completely psychopathic sleep schedule. I forget what it is. I forget what it's called, but like it's insanity. Anyone who would do that.
Just looking, I'm holding the rifle. Flag the ghost.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
I have never been so torn between gun safety.
I hope he doesn't pass out anytime soon.
He's going to be participating in this attack.
Okay.
I was like, he's getting ready to go on a hunt. I hope he doesn't either, otherwise you.
Yeah.
Bones.
Don't worry, I'll
Make sure he sleeps on the job.
Just prop him up against like a wall and put like a rifle in his hand and be like, alright, just go to sleep pulling the trigger. I'll reload for you every now and then.
Don't worry, laddie. If he falls asleep, I'll just drag you out of your bed.
No, you fucking won't.
Come on, laddie. We gotta go get spiders, laddie.
Oh, spiders is fine.
I'll tie him.
No.
Okay,
No.
first.
Sounds like I'll let that happen. Isn't that right, Sal?
And then we try to take him out by force.
I think,
You seem
good
to
enough.
have crawled underneath me.
While the spiders
It's
are
gonna be
chasing
like-
us, you know. Give a sense of
It's gonna be like childhood memories of Miss Sal, can Lily come out to play with the boys?
Although I think Dad would rather.
Just be hiding behind the bed. Tell him I'm not here. He's right here. No, tell him I'm away. I'm not here.
Yeah.
Along with all the kittens.
Some I do need to come to some lobbies as Lilia more. I might force myself to here in a bit.
It would easy.
It's all to
All on my own.
between him and Macbeth and Chris.
Lizard.
Mark.
It's just too easy to default into Sal.
Hey.
Potentially, and Chris can also
Oh.
be attacking.
I'm dying. Oh my god. Ah.
This is your
Rah,
chance to take the moment to bark.
Mark.
Cabin Noble Steed,
Sneak
Cabin Noble
in.
Steed and take you home.
I didn't know
If you
police
wish.
was part dragon.
What?
Part dog.
Yeah, you said the wrong thing first.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, technically you are part dragon. It's just all of the parts.
Yeah.
100% part dragon.
All the parts.
Yeah.
They're all draconic.
Don't be a dragon. It sucks.
What do you mean? Higgs seems to like it to an extent. What do you mean it
Well,
sucks?
he's lucky. Wait, no, Higgs
Is he
isn't a
though?
dragon.
It's
I don't see him as a
definitely-
dragon. I'm sorry.
He's not.
No, he's a lizard. He's just a big
Yeah,
lizard.
part dragon times 2.
He's also just weird.
Or cubed or whatever, squared.
No,
Yeah.
you just. Never mind, you are actually right on that.
You know, I realized if it's the dragon thing, especially with everything that's happening, if you ever want to go incognito, I can theoretically help with that for a little bit of time.
I might need it. I've got no options at this point. I'm stuck here.
Turn them
I'm
into a
trapped.
sheep.
I am
We can talk.
more draconic now than I was before, but
I have ideas. Things that can be temporary. Wouldn't
Someday
compromise
maybe.
anything.
I might do the dragon
Fine,
bit
worst
sometime.
case, something does happen, you can.
Can we just like blow up Golden Creed?
I mean, if you tell me where they are, I can try.
I can tell you where 1 or 2 bases are, but then there's plenty of hidden ones.
Well, for the ones that aren't hidden, I don't know. I could throw something at it and be like, hey guys.
Remember, just 5 main headquarters.
I can ask you to do that.
So many things happened so long ago.
Get your chocolate fighter.
At least we got
We-
Peep back, technically.
That's good.
Do they not know what to do?
Well, they didn't care about him. They're like, you want your rock back? Here you go. They didn't want him. They want the dragons. That's why they
Yeah, I
wouldn't
have
give us
some
Menders and Malik
assets.
back.
I think I have some dragon, like a dragon tail and stuff.
Interesting to do
But we
anything with.
do have.
There was someone who was making like really some booth creator who made like really cool like scale.
Remember Shadowman? The
Mhm.
Shadowman, he was stalking outside my room. Yeah, we apparently
scale overlays for
Is he a bad man?
a couple
or is he
bases.
just like one of those weird men that like
Yes,
play both sides?
he's a manipulator. That's what he is. He sucks. He shot me multiple times.
Oh.
Yeah, that probably gets some negative vibes and points on my end as well.
You know what he tried to convince me to do? He's like, you should just turn yourself in and then get your friends to rescue you, and then they'll leave you alone. I'm like, oh, that doesn't sound like a trap.
Why would that solve anything?
That wouldn't solve
Yeah.
nothing. He's just
I
trying
don't.
to- He's an idiot.
I just.
Yeah, kind of. It's an asset that's kind of like
I'm
that.
gonna leave it alone.
It's also, why would I ask my friends to go after a huge military for my sake? That's stupid.
So I want to answer that with a serious response, but my response also wants to be: I've seen people do shit for stupid reasons.
Yeah.
Really?
The first moment where I cared a lot.
Hey, go raid the military base. Well, it's very dangerous. Yeah, but it'd be a lot of fun. All right, shit, sign me up.
I'd like to think my friends aren't that stupid.
You know, there was a time I had that same mentality, and unfortunately, sometimes you get disappointed.
Well, I don't want to put them in danger. How about that?
Fair.
Even if
I mean,
they
listen,
want to do it.
Ostrava went to a military base for me once, from what I was told.
Because he's stupid.
Hey, look at that! It all comes full circle! It comes full circle! I was right. I told you I was
Special
right.
case, alright? When
Uh-huh.
someone sits inside the astral sea for so long, you go a bit kooky. He's weird.
He just didn't bring his floaties. He dragged me through there once, by the way. I don't know if he ever told you about
Oh, of
that.
course he did. Of course he did.
Yeah, he's like, where are you trying to go? Like, oh yeah, no, I didn't know any better at the time. So he was like, I'm going to the meat rack. Are you going?
Dog.
Maybe. I've got 2 different
2 minutes.
dragons
We gotta
competing.
go.
Yeah, I got 2 different dragons competing for me apparently in the hordes between Knight and between Ostrava.
I think you have 3 because
You're
Higgs.
not going to claim me for your horde. Oh, that's true. Oh, god damn it.
Yeah.
Okay, look, listen. I've only got 1 limb left. It's a limited time offer. Do you want it or no?
In all seriousness, though, I don't know. It's just everything is going downhill, and it's continuously going downhill, and I don't know what to do about it.
So, realistically, to cut the shit for a few moments, you have a couple of options, right? Obviously, things are only ramping up. Eventually, it has half the plateau. There's only so many things you can get.
Yeah.
before eventually,
There's a bunch of like Star Rail characters who are cool.
And once you hit that point, I guess there's a bit of relief because you're like, well, it can't get worse. But that's a challenge to the universe, and I don't want you to make challenges to the universe because the universe likes to play games sometimes. So, a legitimate option, obviously, would be to either A, find the leaders specifically and try to figure out their location.
But yeah, I might do Dragon Sal
It's
bit
an
at some
operation
point.
where, multiple people will just take the lead if one falls, right? But if you make a decisive enough strike, you can make them
Yeah.
stop for a while.
Yeah, new style combat's gonna go back to her old multi-weapon fighting stuff.
Efforts in the meantime, or you can take the efforts to hopefully go, listen.
So I'm bringing that back.
At this point, I'm calling it as a draw. Don't flap with us. We won't
I'm
flap with
calling
you
it as a
anymore.
draw. I never wanted to mess with them in the first place.
That's the problem, and that's the unfortunate part. That's why your hand's being forced in the matter, and that's also why you have to make the decisive strike in that regards. Because again, they are already by them attacking.
Yeah, I've gotten rid of the brand itself now, the Zaris brand. Sal still has the runes from Ash. They're inactive, but she doesn't trust her magic. So she's left the runes there so they could be fixed.
What I can do in the meantime is, if you need something, I can try to connect you with certain people to help out the situation. I can also, if you just want to take a little time to yourself, you know, because even during times like this, having moments where you can go about in public and just not have to worry about situations. If you need moments like that, let me know, and I can probably help with that. I know I can help with that. Okay?
Okay.
Just take care of yourself. Of course.
I'm trying.
I'm only a call away. And I can always come back.
I have a phone now. I'm still learning how to use it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so hot. Help me.
I can't.
Don't NPC, you're too hot.
Hey, they're animated. I can sit down. They're animated. I made them. Of course I'm gonna use them.
Booter.
I made them. Yeah.
Have I ever fought alongside Trinidad ever?
What's up, coaches?
I've actually only fought on Thorgar and Tyler at tier 2. Well, a few times.
I still gotta finish Michael now.
There was yeah. Is that the same fucking outfit I'm in?
Character development.
How much does Merrick's actually know about Arasaka?
I think it might be.
Multiple people. I am gonna put this on my penguin outfit. I gotta go do NPC work.
She.
Go do NPC work. Good lord. How are you feeling?
Oh.
You seem wound up still.
Oh, I'm tired. I'm a bit tired. I've just been working on stuff today. So.
What did you get done? Anything further for Dusal?
I have the base armor done.
Hey yo. I did see. I saw this in the server, but like seeing it actually.
Nope.
It's good.
But yeah, I have this done. Although I noticed, I think there's still some of the mesh under this hand, which shouldn't be there. It's under the gauntlet because I'm seeing it peek through a little, which I thought I deleted the hand under there, but maybe I missed it.
To the omission.
Yeah.
There's a part of me that's just like, I want to say you should just add a mirror of the gauntlet to the other arm, but...
So I have reasons for this arm to not be covered.
You know what? That's fair. I'm assuming for that way you have access to blood stuff.
Yeah, I have plans that having an exposed arm is nice for, so those will... because I'm gonna have this outfit and I'm probably gonna remake her old combat stuff, the like Final Fantasy Neo-ish Guardian set, which also amusingly has the same arm exposed. I might put like a Vambrace on or something. Like maybe I'll steal the Vambrace from this side and put it on the other as well, but overall I like how it turned out. Has claw. The gauntlet's got like claws. Yep. But yeah, I got this, and I have vague ideas of where the stuff's gonna go with it. I just need to come up with it more. I have some stuff done, but it's not on the model yet. And I'm not gonna show it anyway until it's relevant.
That's fair. I'm assuming the character things have to hit before you can do it.
Yeah. But yeah, I like the set, except it's got the weird like feet boots.
The little claw toes.
Yeah. And also those are fucked up. That side, the mesh is fucked up compared to the other. I don't know how that happened. Weird. I need to steal the boot from one side to the other. Yep. Ooh.
It'll be fine.
It's so funny this because it's even like Rose themed. Like I freaking Fortnite. I was just like, wow, that's like a really cool armor set. Like kind of modern Japanese influences, Rose motif. Like okay, I guess that's Sal's new stuff.
That's perfect for Sal.
Yep.
It works, and plus Fortnite, so it's optimized.
Yeah, it's
So
insanely
pretty good.
optimized. One material, like pretty low mesh poly count and everything. Yup. Yeah. But yeah, I was working on this today, and then yesterday, so I contemplated going to the Chaos Lobby yesterday, the Fira stuff that was going on, and I would have came as Lilia. So I made like a modern Lilia outfit. And then I got into the lobby. So I was gonna go NPC. I loaded up, got into the lobby and everything, and then just was sitting there like, I don't want to do combat today, and I just logged out. So I was just like mad. Like I really don't want to. It was so stupid. I spent like 30 minutes setting this up and then was like, okay, well, now I have another outfit for Lilia.
I mean, listen, it's just more reason to use her.
Yeah.
Even if, you know.
Yeah.
We just gotta find.
Someday.
We just gotta get the inspiration to sit down.
Yeah, someday I'll use her somewhere. But yeah, I was like, let me make a like somewhat Zafira appropriate outfit so that I'm not in just the dress, which is like the only other current one of these I really have that would have made sense to use. Because she has,
I can't believe this.
yeah. Because she has just this outfit currently. Because I haven't remade her other one. But someday.
So you should have just gone with the Christmas antlers.
Yeah, yeah, I'll just
listen. Be
I'll
nice
just
and
go
bright
with
and
this
shiny.
one.
Let them know.
Christmas.
Oh. Grimace.
Oh yeah, some particle shoots off because I don't have it deactivated by default. But yeah, someday I'll use Lilia. Someday. Someday I'll feel like doing it. I just keep making models. I have like 5 or 6 Lilia models right now, I think. Like current ones. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8.
Oh.
Right now.
And is that do all of them have like the flower that you can switch into on the fly, or is it
Yeah,
just-
yeah, the flower is
Okay,
always there. It's just burrowed.
The flower.
I got human legs.
Ah.
So that I can walk easier. Just walking on roots.
Roots.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. The flower I can like leave. Just be like, oh, it's over there.
It's trying to follow you.
Yeah, it freaks out for some reason. I don't think there's a way to fix that, unfortunately. Which is why I usually just burrow it. And I can also go underground. Whoa. I'll leave little flowers behind. Whoa. I even have like a character sheet and everything for her. Someday I'll probably bring her to Dragonspire as a new character. Nah, I need to do a couple changes to it, but it's like mostly made.
I've So Jess was helping me.
Let me see if anyone's streaming.
It goes, like sitting down because like I stared at Unity for like a couple hours and just nothing happened. I stared at it for the longest time. I was like, dog, I did nothing's coming to my brain. I'm drawing blanks everywhere. Came up with a small idea, kind of expanded upon it, and Jess was like, no. If we're gonna do it. We'll do it proper. We'll do it right. So, Bastard had me. I had to hand animate my very first animation, which that was something. It wasn't. Now that I've done it, I feel 10 times more confident to do it for like smaller things, like on a model, like on a particle, whatever. Like if I need to, like
I'm
absolutely.
gonna throw you guys over to Double Goose. Goose is going.
But I don't
know
if
how
you
long.
want to know in advance what it is.
I don't care.
So,
Thanks for hanging out.
Kind of going with like a weird, like kind of somewhat glass motif that I've kind of been trying to like fuck with concepts of. Is essentially it's got like what 8 or 12? No, it's 16 planes, all bones on them, whatever, and comes out the back, swings out to the front, and forms into like a shield over the hand, like a little kite shield. But it's since they're all animated, they move like independent glass pieces and kind of just float about freely.
Yeah, I'm bringing back the shield and multi-weapons to Sal's combat. The new set will have stuff like that again. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. Throwing you over to Goose.
I have
Goodbye.
Depending. Also, actually, how tired are you currently? Tired enough. If we were to do a small scene, would you have the energy?
I just stopped my stream. Well, I just raided with my stream.
Sorry.
We could do something tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah, we could do it tomorrow.